Hello, everyone, and welcome back to UE5 BP Guru. It's been a while. Since I've been in the FPS series. I've been very, very busy with other things going on, and I do apologize that it's been a while since we're getting back into this. And we in the last episode we got our gun working so we could shoot, and it obviously runs out of ammo, and all that sort of stuff. I want to sort of try and get the reload working now, as the next part, and then we can start looking at getting like the other weapons in, like the assault rifles and the shotguns and all that sort of stuff. But I want to get the reload working first so that we can at least sort of kind of deal with ammo management and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people have been saying different things for ammo and how we should control it. I think the way I'm going to do it in today's series or today's tutorial is we're going to have a ammo pickup that we can add into our inventory, and it'll have a number value with it, so how many bullets are in that clip, for example, and then we'll do it that we take away from those clips, and it removes it from the inventory. That's kind of how I'm thinking of dealing with it. So to begin with, what we need to do is we need to set up the new item. So we're going to go to our third person folder on our items, and we're going to create a new item. So we're going to take our master item, we're going to create a child, and we're going to call this pistol clip BP. We're going to open that up. It's probably going to open up on the other screen, so I apologize. I'll move it over. There we go. And within this, so if we open this, if we open this up and click on our static mesh and open up our details panel, we should be able to find the pistol pickup. There it is. Like this. So this will be our lovely pickup. And we don't need to do anything with the event, because our inventory takes care of all of that pretty much. Our master item takes care of all that, should have even. And we just need to fill out the details of this. So where is it? It might be on this. There it is. So we'll call this pistol clip. The item enum is going to be I feel like I should make another one for ammo. So let's get that first, the item enum, and we'll add a new one in for, get rid of that one. We'll add a new one in for ammunition. Now we won't need to do anything with this if we're holding it, because it's just going to be a normal item. So we could actually hook this up to the punching, so you punch while you're holding the ammo in your hand. And we're going to say the quantity is 30, and the stack max is also 30. I don't have any images, so we're just going to pick we'll do pistol diff, I guess. That should be fine. We don't have an SKM either for this, so unless we do, I don't know. No, we don't, but that's fine. For now. So there's no food, so we don't need to do anything with that. It's not medical. It is going to be a weapon. We don't need to fill out any weapon information either for this, but what we should do is we want to have another variable on our weapon info that gives us the ammo type. So is it pistol, is it a pistol clip or, whatever that is. And we'll look for that in the inventory using that. So if we head over to our weapon strut, and we're going to add a new variable in here, and it's going to be of type item. Wherever we want it to be what is it called? What do we call our master item? We want it to be of type master. Oh, master item. And it's going to be a class reference. Okay, so after multiple crashes, I've managed to refix everything back up to where we were. I have changed the stack max to 120. And just generally kind of fixed up a lot of this stuff. I need to compile this though, so that we get the new thing. So over on your weapon strap, add in a new variable of type master item BP, and we'll class this as the ammunition class. So what we're going to do is whenever we use ammunition, we're going to check that the class matches up with this anim class. We will need to set the ammunition with the same ammunition class as the other one. So that way they match up. So if it's like, if this is, you have to think of it like, so you have a bullet, your ammunition, that is class pistol, right? Pistol clip. Your pistol needs to use pistol clip ammunition. So we check that class as pistol ammunition clip as the one we need, and we marry them up to say, yes, they match, and then we'll take that information from there. So now what we need to do is we need to set up a new input. We'll call this one IA reload. That's fine. Open up, just make sure it's all good. That looks fine to me. Then we go back to the input folder and click on the IMC default. We add a new mapping, and we're going to call this one our reload, and it's going to be to the R key, like so. And that should be all you need to do for that. If you want to do gamepads, by the way, you just need to add in the extra input options for gamepad, but I'm not planning on going that far with this, so we won't need it. We won't need to do anything with our master item or anything else with the pistol clip BP for now. Or with the weapon strap. So we can close all of that down. We're going to open up our third person character, wherever that is. No, somewhere here. There it is. Very good. And so all of our weapon stuff should be working now. So if you wanted to do that for, we finished this off last time. And if you want to make this more modular, as I explained before, you can plug in your fire interval into this here. Actually, no, that should be working as expected. So if we created an assault rifle, we'll get the fire interval from there. We can now set the bullet casing to whatever we want for pistol and assault rifle, etc. So that works fine. We've got the pistol fire, but again, we can set that up in our actual item and grab that from here and plug that in. Same for all of the, like the emitters and all that sort of stuff. Oh, that was there for a reason, isn't it? So when we do damage. Yeah, so most of the weapon stuff should be kind of set up pretty nicely. So we can comment that off now as weapon fire. And I'm going to just put that away down here because we won't be touching that for a little while now. So that can go over there. The next thing we need to do now is call reload, our reload action event, because we're going to be starting on our reload animation next. That's what we're going to do next. So we're looking to see our encrypted item. We need to break this information because we're going to want that. The main thing we're going to want is the weapon info. We shouldn't need any of that stuff. Actually, yes, we will need the item because we're only going to want to do this. We're going to do this on a switch. And we're only going to want certain things. So, for example, we can't reload food or medical supplies, or we can't reload ammunition. Jesus. So we're only going to be affecting the 4 actual weapon types that we have. So if any of those other things are in our hand, we don't want it to do anything. Whereas obviously, so very similar to this, when we click our left button, it's going to do the same thing with our reload, which is good. You could have it do other things. So like if you're holding something else, you could press R to do other things. But for the main point we're doing is our weapons. We only want it to do something on the pistol for now, as an example. So when we're reloading, we'll need to do some checks. The first thing we need to do is break this weapon info. And we're looking for... we don't need to know what the damage is. We won't need to know what the fire interval is or any of the flash information. We will need to know what this ammunition class is for our equipped class. And what we need to do is get our inventory. We need to run it through a for each loop with break. So we'll pull this off the pistol for now. We could actually run this off of everything, to be honest. It really doesn't matter. Because they're all going to need to reload, and they're all going to do literally exactly the same thing. So we're going to run a for each loop for our inventory. And what we're looking for is we're going to break the information. And we are looking just for the weapon information. And we'll want the quantity as well. We don't need to know what stack max is or anything like that. And we are going to break that again. And we are going to see if this is equal to this. I might copy and paste this over here, just so it's not so all over the place. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And we'll plug that into a branch. Let's bring it up like this. Okay. So we're checking to see if these two own the same ammunition class. If they don't, we don't want to do anything. But if they do, we're going to store. No. Yes, we are. We're going to promote this to a variable. If that's true. We're also going to store the index array. So we're going to promote this to a variable. And plug that in as well. Because we will need to find this depending on... we'll need to find this after the break. So I'm going to move this as well up to the top, so that it's not going to affect anything below. There we go. And we'll bring that down like so. So if that is true, we found ourselves... we'll call this the ammo drop. And we'll call this our ammo index. And then we can break, because we don't need to keep searching for anything else. We've got ammunition that we can reload. Okay. Like so. And once we found that ammunition, we just basically now need to replenish our weapons information. So then what we want to do is current ammunition and clips. Yeah, we got them. So what we need to do first off is we need to... I'm just trying to think what I actually want to do here. We're going to end up needing to set the member of this, and that member is going to be our weapon information, and we're going to set the member of that as well. So it's going to look a bit crazy, but trust me, it will work. So And then in that member, we want to set our current ammunition. So that's our end goal, is to set this with a new weapon ammunition amount. So first things first, let's get this set up into here. So what we need to do is we take our... We want to take our clip size, and we want to minus off our current ammunition to get the amount that we need, so we know the amount we need to actually reload with. So this final value here, so let's say we have 10 ammo in our pistol, but we need 30. So it knows this final figure will be 20. So now what we need to do is get our ammo strap, break that, so we can get our weapon information. No, yes, sorry, because no, we want our quantity, sorry. So we take this, first things first, we take this and we minus that from that. So that gives us our leftover quantity of ammo. So the one thing I forgot to do before we actually minus off the quantity is I need to basically remove all this for a second. Well, we'll be using that in a moment. But what we need to do is, so we know we have some reserve in our inventory, so we don't need to do a check for that. But what we do need to do is work out how much ammo we need. So to do that, we're going to say ammo needed, create a new variable. We're going to make an integer, and we're going to set this. So we need to work out what ammo we need. Once we found some ammo, there is some ammo. That's great. We set that. Now, if that all comes back false, what we need to do is we'll create one more variable saying no ammo. So because we have the break, we can set this to false, like so, and we're going to set this to true on this section here. And just before we do this for each loop, what we're going to have to do is set this to false, just so it clears it every time. Actually, we shouldn't need to do that, because it's either going to be true or false on either outcome. And then we're going to do a branch, and we're going to plug that into here. Now, if we have ammo, or sorry, if we haven't got, I'm confusing myself, sorry. If no ammo comes back false, we can carry on and do what we want to do. If it comes back true, we don't want to do anything. So we'll plug that into there, like so. And now we need to work out what is the ammo that we need from our system. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our clip size, our weapon clip size, and we're going to minus off the weapon current ammo. And plug that in like that. And that is going to be our ammo needed. That's how much ammo we need to add to our weapon. And the next thing we want to do, this is where we need to get this. Okay, and we'll get rid of that for a second. We need to get this, and we say, is this equal to or less than our ammo needed? Now, if that comes back as true, our ammo reserve is less than what we need. Okay, so is our current ammo quantity equal to or less than what we need? And If it is, we need to add to our weapon current ammo. So we're going to do a couple of things here, so just bear with me. We're going to do an add first off. We're going to do an add, and what we're going to add is this. And all we need to worry about is that current quantity. And we're going to plug that into there. We can plug our... Oh, no, not that. We can plug our weapon information into there. And that will add the ammunition to our equipped item. And then what we need to do is we can take this and find our inventory. And we need to remove an item. And the item is going to be whatever this ammo strut is. Like so. Yeah, we're going to remove that hopefully from there. Because it's 0. So we've ran out of that amount of ammo that we had in that stack. And the other thing we're going to do, so we need to come off the false now. And we need to say, okay, it's not as less as that. So we need to actually set 2 things here. So we're going to get a sequence. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy this. Because we need to add that ammunition to our current ammo. To be honest, we could actually do this a little bit of an easier way and say, okay, grab that and set the clip size to that. That way, the clip size just sets it straight to full. We can plug that straight in there as well. And we also need to work out the quantity. And we need to minus from our quantity. So I will neaten this up a little bit, but for now. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll say minus the needed ammo from that. Like so. And then we're going to do the same similar thing here. We're going to set the member of this. And the member we're going to set is our quantity. And the quantity we're going to plug in is that. Like so. And then we're going to set this like so. And the last thing we're going to do is set an array. Set array element. And plug that in there. We're going to plug that in there. And the ammo index is going to be in there. And to be honest, I might actually do remove index. I think that'll be a little bit easier to find the item we're looking for by using the ammo index here. Like so. And if we compile, we should now be able to bring out that new item. So there's the pistol clip there. We'll plug it down there. If we press play, I'm not entirely sure how much ammo was in that clip. Oh, where's it gone? Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, so if we now pick that up, there we go. We should have that in our inventory. Yep. Oh, I clicked no. Okay, so the idea is now is if I run out of ammo, so let's equip that. Out of ammo, reload, shooting. Oh, if I close it again. So I can infinitely reload. So what I need to do is what have I done wrong here? So we click reload, it triggers, we go in here, it checks any of these, it goes to the inventory, finds the ammo that we are looking for, and gets the ammo struck and says we have no ammo. But if it runs through, oh, I see. I think I see. The next time it runs through, it sets that to true. It should do. Ah, wait there. Does that equal that? Oh, that's probably why. That will always equal true, setting our ammo to false. So actually, that will never do anything, first off. So that's what we need to do, first off. So this is actually reducing it fine, and that clears out the thing fine. So I think the only problem is it's running through this. This never gets cleared, but this always comes back false. So it'll always reload as we're not taking away from that. So this should now, in theory, work. Let's take that. Let's take that. We'll grab the item out, do that. Work through. And we've run out of ammo. Fantastic. That's working exactly how we expect it to. Let's get rid of that. I just want to see how much ammo is actually supposed to be in there. Quantity was 30. Stack max is 120. That only reloaded once. So, oh, it's doing both of these simultaneously. That's not what we want. That's why. So it's clearing it off after this because it's running through a sequence. So what are we checking here? So we're working out our ammo needed, and we're saying ammo needed is this equal to or less than the quantity of our ammo strut? If the ammo strut is not equal to or less than the quantity of our ammo, so it means we have more ammo. Ah, I see what I think. I think I know what I've done wrong. So this should actually be up here. So remove that. So if our ammo needed is equal to or less than our quantity, ammo needed is equal to or is our quantity, sorry, is our quantity equal to or less than our ammo needed? If it's less than our ammo needed, we wipe the reserve of ammo out. Whereas if it's not, we set the equipped item information, and then we set our thing. Yeah, okay. So this should work now correctly. So let's pick up this like that, and let's pick up our gun like that. Put the gun in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. We'll reload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. We should be able to reload one time. 2, 3, and we're out of ammo. Good. And it's cleared from our inventory. And that's how we are going to do our ammunition. Now, obviously, we need reloading animations. We need the reloading sound. We want to release a clip. We want to do all of that stuff. But the main functionality is now done for reloading. So, yeah, a bit of a long episode. I do apologize. Hopefully, you found this useful. Hopefully, this is still making sense and there's some method behind the madness. But if you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord. I'm normally in there, and I'm pretty happy to answer all your questions. So fire away in there, and I will get back to you. I answer my Discord more often now than I do my YouTube comments, only because I'm always in the Discord. So it's always a good idea to join there. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll try not to leave the next episode as long. But thank you so much, as always, for watching. And much love. Take care. Bye.